Hey everybody, it's Stacy Smith, your Diamond Leader here with It Works, and today I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to talk really to the new people. I keep seeing, not just on my team, but just like everybody in general that started. I've seen people talk about, they can't do anything because they don't have their kit. Their kit hasn't come. There's nothing magical in the kits. Yeah, there's wraps, but you don't need your kit to get loyal customers. You don't need your kit to open your mouth and talk to people. You don't need your kit to start a hundreds list of people that you want to talk to. You don't need your kit to post on social media. You don't need your kit to text people. You don't need your kit to message people. You don't really need your kit for much other than your Blitz cards and having wraps. But your business doesn't not grow because you don't have wraps right away. So wraps are important. Yeah, absolutely, because you want to get wraps on people, but that shouldn't hold you back from starting to talk to people. So that's what this business is about. This business is a relationship business. You're building relationships with people. You're making friends, fun, friendships, freedom, and people have to trust you. So you need to build the trust up with them and be really excited and be really consistent. And another thing that I see or just hear like new people talking about is I'm posting on Instagram or I'm posting on Facebook and, I'm not getting any bites, or nobody wants to order right now because it's not payday. So I kind of wanted to like address that because there's a couple things that I see or hear in there just from being in almost 2 years and just kind of learning trial and error. So the first thing that I wanted to address is that I want you to think about how long it took you to either sign up to be a loyal customer, if that's how you started, or how long did it take you to become a distributor. And I want you to think about that, because if it took you a year of watching somebody or 2 months of watching somebody, then you've got to put yourself in the person's shoes that you're talking to. Because it's not about you, it's about them. So they're going to order when they trust you. They're going to order when you make them feel important. They're going to order when you're just consistent. They're going to order when you follow up with them. They're going to order when you follow up with them. Sometimes you have to follow up with people 7 to 22 times before they agree. And so when I see people like, I don't know if they're wanting to give up, but they're kind of getting discouraged. And I want to stop that discouragement right now in its tracks, right at the beginning. Because if you start out with being discouraged, your business is kind of going to come to a standstill, because you've got to use the law of attraction in your power, because it's working whether you believe it or not. So Google it, look up The Secret, the law of attraction. You've got to tell yourself, the loyal customers that I need to get my free 120 product credit are going to come to me with daily work on my part. You have to train your brain to learn how to talk to people and to learn how to get what you want. Another thing is that people will just watch you for a really long time. I cannot tell you how many stories I've heard of people either on stage at trainings or One Team One Missions or on calls or on Facebook of them saying, I watched so-and-so or my enroller for 2 years. I watched my enroller for 1 year. I watched my enroller for 3 years. I watched my enroller for 6 months. So that's why it's so important for you to stay consistent. And you have to ask for what you want. So if you want loyal customers, if you want your friend Susie to be your loyal customer, you have to ask her. If you want her to join your team, you have to ask her. Just because you're posting on your social media and Susie sees that doesn't mean Susie is going to be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to join her team. Susie wants the invite. She wants an invite into your adventure. Here's a really good example. Last night at a training that I was at, a gal that was there, I'm not sure what her name was, but she said that she's friends with this girl on Facebook that she's known, I have a hair in my eye or something, that she's known forever. Like they went to high school together and went to school together and stuff. And she's always, posting on her social media about how she wants, people to join her team, this and that. And then one day, like I guess she was scared to not ask her friend. She didn't say, hey, join my team. And so one day she saw her friend posting on her Facebook about It Works. And so she went to her page and she was like, nah, this girl did not sign up to be a distributor. And the girl was like, I messaged my friend and was like, did you sign up to be a It Works distributor? And she was like, yeah. And the gal was like, well, why didn't you join my team? And her friend was like, you didn't ask me. I didn't think you wanted me on your team. And I was like, yes, that is absolutely true. If someone is liking your post, that means they like your post. That means message them right away with excitement, like, hey girl, oh my God, thanks so much for loving my picture, or thanks so much for the love on my picture. I have never been more excited about anything in my entire life. You've got to join me on this adventure. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun and I'm making money. You have to ask for what you want. And so that girl last night was just like, it kind of made her realize that she has to ask people. Like, just because you post on your social media does not mean someone is just going to sign up with you. Like, that's just sometimes, yeah. But if you want a specific person on your team or a specific person to be your customer, you need to ask them. You need to reach out to them. If it's someone you haven't talked to in a while, start a conversation with them. And then when it comes up, like when they say, what do you do for life? Or what do you do for work? Then you can say, oh, I started this amazing business. And, if you want to hear more about it, let me know. Or, how you tried that crazy rap thing. You can just keep it really simple. So for the new people, remember, this is a mindset. So if you wake up discouraged and go to bed discouraged and you're just discouraged all day, you're going to reach hurdles in your business really early on. And so I don't want you to waste the time that I did. I wasted 7 months waiting for my upline to tell me what to do, waiting for my upline to, I guess, guide me or direct me. I don't really know, but I wasted 7 months. I mean, I feel like I could already be a triple diamond by now, making $10,000 a month. Am I sad about it? No, not really, because it's going to happen. Maybe it hasn't happened yet, but if you worked your business diligently every single day, and you promoted every 6 months until you got to the top of the company, would it be worth it to you to put in those long nights and those long days? Absolutely, it would be worth it to you, because you have the financial freedom. You'd be able to pay it forward. You'd be able to help people. You would own your time. You'd be a homeowner. You would travel. You would do all these things that you've been wanting to do, is why you started this in the first place. So if somebody tells you, yeah, I want to order on payday, ask them, when is your payday? And then when they tell you, write them on your calendar. I learned that from Jade, and that is just huge. That has been huge for my business. Maybe they're not going to order that day, but you're going to keep them in your calendar until they order. So you just continue to follow up. And on the 20th time, they're going to enroll as a loyal customer. That's just the way it goes. So on follow-up days, you can go back in your calendar, your planner, and see people that haven't ordered or joined your team yet, and just shoot them a follow-up message. Then at that time, you're probably sending 20, 30, 40, 50 messages, and you'll get 1 or 2 people. That's the way it is. Like Jade says, she at first was talking to 100 people a day, and then by I can't remember how long in, but a few months in, she had been talking to 200, 300, 400 people. I mean, she said that she barely even showered. She barely even left her house, and that's what worked for her. I'm not suggesting that to anybody, but I'm just trying to show you that commitment and sacrifice in this business will take you far. If you're willing to work so hard for 6 months straight, you know, day in and day out, talking to new people every single day and friending new people every single day and talking about your life and how you love this company and you love this business every single day. People will join you out of excitement. Stacy Schaefer signed 11 distributors in her first 30 days in December off excitement. So it all goes on your attitude and you and excitement and what you're willing to put into it and basically how you talk to yourself. So you have to start out with some goals. You need to write your goals down. You need to tell yourself that you are possible and you need to believe in yourself. And you not only just need to believe it, you need to talk it to yourself. You need to write it down so you can see it. You have to train your brain for this business. Don't say that you've been in 1 or 2 months and compare your journey to somebody else's who may have already promoted to Ruby. You're not them. So you're wasting time comparing yourself to somebody else. That time you could use to build your business. So, you know, get into a routine if you're new. Get into a schedule. That is what helped me when I first started, after I kind of got over myself and kind of got the hang of things and the swing of things. I didn't start using a calendar until, gosh, April of this year. And so I'd already been in like a year and a few months, like maybe a year and a half. And it got me to Diamond because I'm so organized that I follow up with the people that I'm supposed to follow up with in a timely manner. So I'm not forgetting about people. You know, I save numbers in my phone as PLC or PDT when I'm talking to people. I get people to text me off of social media so I can control the conversation and, you know, you can call them. People can hear excitement in your voice sometimes more than they can hear in a message. So just remember that. And just remember, if you're new, just believe in yourself and just never give up on your why and your goals. And I believe in you. And just remember, do today what others won't, so tomorrow you can have what others don't. Bye, guys.